Hello viewers, welcome to today's edition of Extra Mile. Last week I began a series I titled Purposeful Living, and I've been trying to establish the fact that purpose is everything. People who subscribe to certain disciplines, certain patterns, are people who have identified and are choosing to exactly fulfill the purpose for which they see themselves living. There are three fundamental truths about purpose that I think is important we all get to understand. Number one is the fact that purposes are progressive. Whenever you define your life purpose, it's important to understand that that purpose begins at a particular location, at a particular point, and takes you on a gradual unfoldment until the fullness of that purpose is achieved. So purposes are progressive. So it may start small, but progressively attains the momentum, the speed, in order to be able to attain a particular crescendo. Secondly, as a truth about purpose, is that purposes are locational. Every purpose has a place where it is designed to flourish and prosper. For instance, in the book of Genesis chapter 26, God appeared to Isaac and said, stay in this land, don't just go. The fact that others are emigrating is not reason enough for you to also leave, because it's not everybody that emigrate and survive and prosper or thrive. So God said to Isaac, stay in this land, I will bless you, I will cause you to be increased in this particular line. So it's important to understand that purposes are not only progressive, they are also locational. The third truth about purpose that is very critical is that purposes are seasonal. In Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1, the Bible says there is a time for every purpose. It stands to reason for you to appreciate the fact that in the unfoldment of our life, there are specific junctions of our life where specific things are expected ordinarily to come to pass. Just like at nighttime is a time to sleep, daytime is time to work, in your youthful days is when you bear your yoke, when you do all the laboring against your older time in life. So purposes are also seasonal. It's important. Every time we lack the understanding of this. For instance, on the term of being progressive, there is a tendency for you to want to compare yourself to others, forgetting that in the unfoldment of your purpose, in the progressive unfoldment of your purpose, you are in a particular spot right now. So when you understand that your purpose is progressive, you will not be over anxious, you will not be envious. You just understand that in your purpose there is a particular place you are right now. In the same way, don't be too quick to make a move. So because everything have a way of working together to ensure the fulfillment of our purpose, just like purposes are also seasonal. I'd like to quickly remind you, therefore, that when you identify your purpose, never forget that this purpose of yours will help you to attain or enjoy a lot of benefits. Number one is that it's your purpose that determines your promise. By your promise, I mean the things that you are entitled to, the things that are available, the assurances you get is a question of your purpose. It's your purpose that determines the promises from society, from your job, from your environment that you can mine from and be able to enjoy. Number two, your purpose is what determines your passion. What do I mean by passion? I'm talking about your compelling feeling. I'm talking about the ardentness, the avidness, the desire, the endlessness, that which drives you. Your passion is always a question also of your purpose. I want you to stay connected because I'm going to be back to finish on this. God bless you. Hello viewers, may I use this opportunity to wish you a very Merry Christmas and compliments of the season. What a joy to be alive to witness another Yuletide celebration. It's my prayer for you that this season will bring you and your family the very best, and as you plan and prepare on purpose for the coming year, that the fullness of God's blessing and portion shall be yours. Not only will you enter into the new year in health and vitality, you shall enter into the year full of promise and excitement for greater testimony. On behalf of myself and the entire Word Assembly family, Merry Christmas and God bless you.
Thanks for joining us today on Extra Mile. We'd love to hear from you as you comment on any of our social media platforms. Please feel free to share your Extra Mile testimonies and how God is impacting your life with us. We look forward to seeing you next time. on Extra Mile.